Hello everyone and welcome back to another YouTube video. Just before this video starts, I'm still sick, so if I sound off at any point, that's why, just to get that out of the way. Anyway, today I have no idea what I'm going to talk about, so we'll see where this goes. Casual video. All my videos are usually very professional, but casual video. But I'm drawing my OCs, Elva and Nyx, and ignore how long Elva's arms are. She ate a lot of spinach today. That's my excuse. Anyway, with that, please enjoy this very planned out and totally professional video. And if you do, please like and subscribe. Also, don't ask me what I was doing in this video. I was experimenting, and I kind of like how it turned out. So, anyway, on with the video. So hey guys, how's life? Mine's been pretty good. I'm doing an animation program next week, or I suppose I'll have done like the first day of it by the time this video uploads, but as of now, I haven't started. I would say I'll talk about it next week, but I'm actually not sure how much I'll be allowed to talk about, considering it's an actual animation studio I'm doing it in. I'm assuming I just won't be able to mention their current projects, but we'll see. I'll have to see what they say when I go in. Anyway, I'm super excited for that, but also really nervous. There's only 5 other people going to be there, and I'm not exactly amazing at animation, not to mention that we're doing rigging, and I've never rigged anything in my life before this. But honestly, I'm there to learn, not to know, so I think I'll be fine. Fingers crossed the other people going aren't already pros though. I also have a ballet exam the week after, and then I have a school trip to Europe, and then I have a fashion show I haven't finished the dress for yet, and an Irish oral exam the week after the trip to Europe. So that's fun. I'm so prepared and not at all stressed about any of that. Listen, end of the day, I'll live, and I mean, if something goes wrong, it goes wrong. To be honest, I'm past the point of caring too much. Although I do want to make sure the dress won't break in front of the whole school, because I would not live that down. I mean, I would eventually, I guess, but it wouldn't be a fun thing to try live down, so. Other than that, I'm going on holidays with my aunt, uncle, and cousin this year. Shout out to her for being an only child. That was very kind of her. And I'm super excited for that. Hopefully I don't get heat stroke. My friend told me that where we're going was 45 degrees Celsius last year, and I struggled with 35. So my plan is to stay between the pool and wherever my water bottle is. I don't usually burn. I know, an Irish person tanning instead of burning, that's just crazy. And when I do burn, it's only really ever my shoulders. Having said that, I do normally wear sunscreen all the time, or sun cream, I guess. But having said all that, I am going to be soaking in sun cream because I do not wish to go aflame. I don't know what we're doing on said holiday bar, chilling in the hotel, because the hotel is massive and there's pools and stuff in it, so you probably could spend the whole holiday in the hotel, to be honest. But I don't really mind what we do, because to be honest, I'm very lucky to get to go in the first place. One thing I will be doing though is rubbing it in my brother's face though. Gotta make sure he knows who the favorite is, On that note, my brother's actually moving out this year, which is wild because he likes Sonic and little plushies, and he just bought a Skylanders game for nostalgia. So how is he 18? We'll never know. He's only moving an hour away though, if that, so, he'll pretty much be down every weekend, so not much is going to change, to be honest. Except I won't have to wait for him outside school every day, because he's so slow at leaving that place. And if I walk down to where we get collected by myself, he'll wait at the school for me and will never get home. Except for the one day he was taking so long, I sat down on the bench and went on my phone, and he didn't see me and left the school. So I texted him 7 times because I still thought he was in the school, and he didn't reply, so I just left and told him I was leaving. Only to meet him already in my dad's van. Hello? Communication at a 0? Also, my dad is a stained glass artist, and I need to tell you this, right? So he works for himself, and his old van, the one he had before this one, had his business name on the side. But he didn't get it on the new one when he got it, and also the new one is in the shape of a kidnapper van, and it's windowless on the sides because it's meant for work, and it's white. So it looks a little bit sketchy, I will not lie. By the way, the new one's not new, we've had it for years, and he's been talking about getting his name on the side of it for the same amount of time, I think it's a dad thing, to be honest, because he's also been talking about putting stained glass in a lot of our like presses. We have a lot of presses that were supposed to have glass, and he went, no, we won't get glass in them, I'll put stained glass in them, and then he never did. And I'm still, like, he said he's going to put shelves up in my room as well, and it's been 2 years now. I've kind of given up on the dream, but it's fine, I'll live, you know? I guess I should probably talk about the speed paint even just a little bit, considering that's what the video is about. So I think I'm getting way more used to digital art now, so I decided to experiment a bit with my coloring, and I really like how the hatching and cross hatching looks. Also, I used some textured brushes at the end because I thought I would. Again, there were no references used. Do as I say, not as I do, friends. And also, fun fact, this is the first time I've actually liked Nyx's design. I think I was trying to make her too pretty. Like, I was, like, you know, I think leaning a little bit more into, like, the monstrous vibe made her so much better in this. And honestly, I might push it a little bit further in the future, but, you know, it's about baby steps, okay? So let's not be like, she's not that monstrous. I get that. I'm trying my best. I don't want to give, like, too much away for Nyx, but in short, she's the deity bound to Elva, and those gold rings aren't jewelry, but Elva doesn't need to know that, so we're going to keep it a secret. Oh my god, I just realized I forgot the starry things on Nyx. She's supposed to have, like, little, like, she is supposed to have jewelry. It's supposed to be, like, these little stars in between, like, her horns, because her horns are, like, in the shape of a moon. I was so confident that I forgot nothing as well. Oh well, live, laugh, love. Also, side note, I was originally drawing something else for the speed paint, but changed my mind and completely changed what I was drawing. And here's your friendly reminder that that's completely okay to do, especially if you're like me, and if you're not into something, you won't do it. And that drawing really wasn't calling my name. This one was, so live, laugh, love. Also, I had to pick my subject choices for my leaving cert recently, and I picked art, construction, chemistry, and engineering as my top 4. Construction is in construction studies. I've just been calling it construction because construction studies is just too long to say. And they're honestly the only ones I want to do on the subject list this year, because we don't have, like, chemistry on the subject list this year. So, you know, listen, if I have to, I will do German. It's not the end of the world. Like, I'm not a huge language person, but, like, I don't mind doing German. So if I don't get, you know, if I don't get one of my top 4, I'll get German because that was my 5th option. But, you know, if I don't get my top 4, I'll probably just die, I guess. I'll 100% get art because it's my number 1 and that's the most important thing to do for me anyway. That was great English, Neve. So I might live, just barely. No, I'm not being dramatic. You are. I will pass away if I don't get construction and chemistry as well, though. I mean, chemistry is kind of like my entire backup career path. So, you know, again, not being dramatic at all. You know, I'm a completely reasonable human being, not a rolling ball of worry. Shout out to all my rolling balls of worry out there. You're so real for that. No, but seriously, because I kind of, like, want to do a science, because you need, like, a science for, like, a lot of courses these days. You don't really need a language. Can you hear my dad in the background? You probably can. It's fine. If you do, just ignore him. He's being himself. But, yeah, you kind of do need a science course for, like, a lot of things nowadays. Like, even, like, if I get engineering and I decide to do that in the future, then I'll probably need a science. I don't know. I haven't really looked into any courses bar, like, animation and art courses, to be honest. And I probably should. But that's 50-year me's job. Is my dad giving my dog a bath? Oh god, you're gonna hear a lot of background noises. Oh god. Okay, anyway. Sorry. Off track. Anyway, speed paint. Okay, so I did what I usually do with multiply and overlay at the end because I did it ages ago and decided I like it, and the dog getting washed in the background is really distracting me. Okay, yeah, so I basically did that ages ago, and then I liked it, so I've been doing it ever since. It's not great to, like, always do, like, if you're doing, like, a scenery shot, and it's not, like, the evening time, or, like, early morning, you're not gonna want to do that. But if it's the evening time or early morning, hence why if I do draw, like, a shot like that, it's usually the evening time, then it works. Even if it's the nighttime, it does work. Oh my god. Also, I decided to try and include undertones today. People said to use overlay for it, and honestly, I really liked how it turned out. Because when I used marker, I put undertones first. Sorry. I can hear the dog getting washed in the background. I'm really sorry, guys. Anyway, yeah, when I use marker, I put the undertones first, and then the skin tone goes over that because, you know, they're semi-sheer. And when I use paint, I really only use, like, an olivey yellow or a red or blue, and then that makes up most of my colors. Like, all my other paints really only get used to make mixing the colors faster, because let's be honest, no one's sitting there for 2 hours trying to make a brown to then tint the brown to make it the right brown, when I can just take a brown and then mix it with either the blue, the olivey yellow, or the red, and then get the brown I want, you know? End of the day, the painting's gonna take 2 hours anyway. Let's not add another 2 for every single color I want to put on it. But yeah, basically, digital doesn't work either of those ways, so thank you, overlay, and thank you to everyone I saw telling me to do that. Anyway, that'll be it for this video. If you liked it, please like and subscribe, and if you didn't, I mean, you have resilience staying here this long, so I'm impressed. So I won't complain, and honestly, you have full right to hit that dislike button. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Irish word of the week, by the way, is Alien, which means art, because I'm done being creative with the words I pick.
Oh, hiya. Do your soap in your eye. Your snout. You don't put soap in your snout, so we don't put it on like you don't like soap in your snout.
He looks like he's enjoying that so much.
Oh, he loves it. He loves it. He loves it. And then he gets enough of it and he's like, well, is that kind of now? Yeah, get up here, dog. Lord, this out, rinse it out, because make it itchy if you don't. No. You're looking good there, Alfie, Alfie. I'm looking spotless. Dog towel. Okay, I don't have a kimono, so I have to do dog towel. This is to stop you from shaking all over me. How's that look?
He looks like a traveling merchant. Oh. Oh, he's miserable.
Are we ready then, Richie?
Bye.
Let's go.